Now, we know that video marketing helps to sell products and services. In fact, a survey by Wiseout in 2019 showed that 8 out of 10 people have actually purchased a piece of software or an app after watching a brand's video. Now, those stats are good. But there are so many platforms for your video ads, so it's important for you to make the right choice on what social channels you should be advertising on. Is it Facebook? Is it Snapchat? Is it Google? There's so many to choose from. It can be quite confusing. What we've seen happen from time to time is that the decision maker of a company maybe goes to a talk and there's a Facebook expert there, and so they go all in on Facebook when they're back at the office. Or maybe they've met a LinkedIn expert online who says it's easy to win work over there, so they go all in on LinkedIn instead. Trust me, it happens, but it's a mistake to go all in on anything without first understanding the platform and doing your research. Firstly, you need to find your demographic, and you can use tools such as Google Analytics for this. Finding your demographic and exactly what platforms they're currently using is so important here. And we previously did an in-depth video on how to find out what kind of content your target audience is watching, and you can find that on the link above. Once you've done your research, you can then decide which platform to invest in. And this is where you become an expert on that platform. It's all about educating yourself around the do's and don'ts of each one. Now, if you've had moderate success on one platform and you're now trying something new out, well, we always recommend saving 20% of your budget as a backup for the tried and tested platform. Test the waters first, but always have a backup plan. When you're first venturing into those new platforms, you don't want to just throw away all of your budget. If you start off by running multiple video ad campaigns across different platforms, then you won't be able to give them the proper focus they require. It's not one size fits all. There are different behavioural patterns involved from platform to platform. A successful ad on one doesn't mean it will definitely work on another. You'll also need to monitor the adverts closely over those first few weeks, making subtle tweaks and changing things such as titles and demos. Don't spread yourself too thin before you've mastered that first platform. And the next thing to decide upon is whether you'll best benefit from inbound or outbound marketing types. Now, you're going to create video ads that may differ from platform to platform, and the approach taken in these videos can change rapidly based on your business history, the size of your brand, and most importantly, the end goals. Now, inbound video marketing is about creating video content to pull and attract potential customers to your business. And you do this through earning their attention, not buying it. In today's context, it relies heavily on interaction through educational or entertaining video content. Videos like this today. Now, in contrast, outbound video marketing is about reaching out to push your message onto potential customers, to convince them that they need your product or service. And it uses a lot of traditional marketing tactics, and your video content is much more of an advertisement, more salesy, and usually, if done right, it will spell out a problem and then tell them what the solution is, which is usually you. But it really is about testing. You need to experiment here. If you just throw a video out on an advert without research, without planning, you are throwing money away. Now, these are the main points to consider before investing in any social media video advertisement. So just to recap, don't go all in on one platform. Test the waters, experiment, do your research, and be smart. Become an expert on your chosen platform and don't spread yourself too thin across multiple platforms. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Decide on the type of video advert that you want to create and whether your product is suited best to inbound or outbound advertising at this point. Things may change, you might want to try a bit of both. Now, in part 2 of this video, we'll be looking at the benefits of advertising on some of the top social media platforms, looking at Facebook, Insta, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We'll see you then, and don't forget to stay creative. Before you leave us, please don't forget to hit this button here to subscribe to the channel. And this one over here is our latest video, so check it out.